and welcome. This is Scuba with Let's Play Diablo. Love this game. Actually voted the best game for the PC of all time by Metacritic. We'll see how that pans out, but we want to see the introduction. Awesome. Let's go ahead and get this started. No, this was just my test character. We're gonna go with a warrior because, well, it makes it easier for me, to be honest with you. Just go with Scuba. And let's get this going. Yeah, you don't get the intro when you just start. It's very strange. And here we are in the town of Tristram, even though they haven't officially said that. I see a man down here. Let us talk to him. Surely he will not be annoying. It's Farnham the Drunk.
Can't a fellow drinking peace?
No.
I like Pepin. He really tries, you know. Listen here, you should make sure you get to know him. Good fellow like that with people always wanting help. Hey, I guess I'd be kind of like you, hero. I was a hero too, you know.
And then he mumbles off into infinity. He, I believe, is completely useless to us throughout this game, but there he is, just in case you wanted to see him. But this guy we need. What's up, Cain?
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Oh, how you doing, Cain? How's the gossip around here?
Ah, Pepin. I count him as a true friend, perhaps the closest I have here. He is a bit addled at times, but never a more caring or considerate soul has existed. His knowledge and skills are equaled by few, and his door is always open.
Is it just me, or does Deckard Cain sound like a bad Sean Connery impression? Either way, he is awesome. Are you Pepin? No, you are Griswold the Blacksmith. How are you doing, Griswold?
Well, what can I do for you?
I don't think I can afford to buy anything right now. Let's take a look, though. I have 100 gold. I do think I want to save some of that for right now, though, so we're just going to talk. This is pretty much their introductions.
That lad is going to get himself into serious trouble. Or I guess I should say, again. I've tried to interest him in working here and learning an honest trade, but he prefers the high profits of dealing in goods of dubious origin. I cannot hold that against him after what happened to him, but I do wish he would at least be careful.
Right, I assume he is talking about someone we haven't met yet. But let's go over here and talk to Ogden, the tavern owner.
Thank goodness you returned. Much has changed since you lived here, my friend. All was peaceful until the Dark Riders came and destroyed our village. Many were cut down where they stood, and those who took up arms were slain or dragged away to become slaves, or worse. The church at the edge of town has been desecrated and is being used for dark rituals. The screams that echo in the night are inhuman, but some of our townsfolk may yet survive. Follow the path that lies between my tavern and the blacksmith shop to find the church and save who you can. Perhaps I can tell you more if we speak again. Good luck.
Right. That's all he does, is he talks to us. But over here we do have Pepin the Healer. He is probably the best guy in this game. How you doing, Pepin?
What ails you, my friend?
Because he will heal you for free. But we don't need to be healed right now, so we just want to hear the gossip.
Cain is a true friend and a wise sage. He maintains a vast library and has an innate ability to discern the true nature of many things. If you ever have any questions, he is the person to go to.
Right, he is, but he charges. That's the problem around here. We have one more place to go, and it is quite a walk, so I will not be going there very often if I don't have to, but unfortunately I do at the beginning of the game have to go here very often. And you will see why. You will definitely see why. She is way out here, in the middle of nowhere. She is in the middle, isn't she? Yeah, there she is. How you doing, Adria?
I sense a soul in search of answers.
She sells your magic stuff.
A chest opened in darkness holds no greater treasure than when it is opened in the light. The storyteller Cain is an enigma, but only to those who do not look. His knowledge of what lies beneath the cathedral is far greater than even he allows himself to realize.
That's not a good sign. Aren't we supposed to go down there? That's pretty much the dungeon. That's the only thing that we have so far as a clue. Hey, go down into the dungeon. Unfortunately, there's no run in this game, so we have to move at this speed no matter where we are. In town, in the dungeon. In the dungeon, it's not too bad. It's, you know, there are times when you would want to go faster, but here in town, it's especially bad. There's one more person we want to see. By the way, your fountain may be a different color than mine. Mine looks like normal water. Yours may be beige-ish. That means that you got a different mission than I did. Oh, we haven't seen Gillian. How you doing, Gillian?
Good day.
Good
How
day.
may I serve you?
I can think of a couple ways.
I grew up with Wirt's mother, Canis. Although she was only slightly hurt when those hideous creatures stole him, she never recovered. I think she died of a broken heart. Wirt has become a mean-spirited youngster, looking only to profit from the sweat of others. I know that he suffered and has seen horrors that I cannot even imagine. But some of that darkness hangs over him still.
Right, we must go talk to Wirt now that we have identified the last person in town, and as you can see, the town is kind of corrupted. And that is because of what's going on in the church. We will get to the church because that's pretty much the only dungeon. This is just a little introduction to town. I probably, you know, will do very little footage in town after this. Wirt the Peg Leg Boy. How you doing, Wirt?
Over here.
Basically, he is your gambler. You go here, you pay him 50 gold, and he gives you a random item. It is almost always not worth it. Do not use him, but we can talk to him. How you doing?
In case you haven't noticed, I don't buy anything from Tristram. I am an importer of quality goods. If you want to peddle junk, you'll have to see Griswold, Pepin, or that witch Adria. I'm sure they'll snap up whatever you can bring them.
Okay, with the last guy I talked to, I have some shopping to do, but since shopping takes me so damn long, and the equipment is random every time you enter town, it's randomly generated, I should say. When it does, yeah, every time you go into town, it's randomly generated. What the treasure is going to be at the shop, what you can buy, all that good stuff. There's no point in me really showing you what they have in stock, so I'll just show you what I have equipped at the end. Be right back. Okay, what I ended up doing was going to Griswold the Blacksmith and getting myself rags and a skull cap. That was pretty much all I could afford. Well, I could probably afford a little bit more, but that's what I'm gonna stick with. Of course, the rags I'll probably be replacing soon. What I really wanted to get, though, was a scroll of town portal, which would make leaving dungeons and going back in and all that kind of stuff much easier. Unfortunately, I cannot afford that right now. They are too expensive. Now, I should go over how you get quests in this game. Sometimes they're generated in town. Sometimes they're generated in the dungeon. There's only the one dungeon in the game. You cannot do every quest in one playthrough of the game. So if you want to do every quest in the game, you're going to have to play multiple times and just hope that you get the right ones. As you can see, there's a wounded townsman here. That means I got a certain quest. If my water at the fountain over there was brown instead of blue, that would have meant another quest. But I got this one. So let's talk to him and find out what he wants me to do. How you doing? You doing okay?
Listen to me. The Archbishop Lazarus. He led us down here to find the lost prince. The bastard led us into a trap. Now everyone is dead, killed by a demon he called the Butcher. Avenge us! Find this Butcher and slay him, so that our souls may finally rest.
Can do, maybe. I'm scared. Let's go into the dungeon and find out what I can do. We're getting close to the end of the video, I'm not even gonna lie, but I want so badly to show you some actual combat.
The sanctity of this place has been fouled.
Yes, in the first video, I want combat. There we go. There's a scavenger. Kill it! Basically, this is how I kill things. I hold the mouse button over it until they are dead. Pick up a club there. There's one thing. You cannot see everything on the ground. Let's turn on the map. Yeah, the map's kind of like an overlay. Ooh, looks like a spiky club. I saw more things down here. Everything on the first level should be melee, so this should not be a problem for me as a warrior. There we go, pick up a saber, some gold, a mace. All this can be sold in town if it's not working out for me. But hopefully it does work out for me. Nothing over here. Basically gonna try to keep these to 15-minute parts so I can upload these more often. If they're, 20 minutes, half-hour parts, they're a little more troublesome for me to make. Especially for a game like this where I have to do a lot of stuff off-screen, like purchasing equipment. Was there a shield here? I swear there was a shield there. Yeah, I just can't pick it up. Die! Give me your gold! But first die! We're getting a ton of gold. And yeah, the early game, it is so much more beneficial to be a warrior than a sorcerer. But I hear that late game sorcerers will kill anything and everything in their path. But I am not going for multiplayer, so I don't really care as long as I beat the game. You know what I mean? You can destroy these barrels. Sometimes they have things in them. Other times they will explode. Damn it, I'm being interrupted when I'm double teamed. Die! Get over here! Come back here! I'm trying to kill you! Fine, I'll take on the barrels. See, yeah, there's one explodes, and I die. I hear that if you're a sorcerer, it can one-shot you. The barrels sometimes if they explode, so you might want to avoid those. If you are a sorcerer, stay away from the barrels. Scroll of Inferno, that would be great if I was a sorcerer. I don't know if I can use that, like, at all. I'll have to check that when I get back into town. But yes, this is Diablo. Basically, you go down to the bottom of this dungeon, and then the game is over. But it's a lot of fun to play. I highly suggest it. I gotta level up! Awesome, so I can increase my stats. We'll have to do that once I finish these guys off. Because the game does not pause. It never pauses. The only way to pause it... I don't even know. Like, can I go into the menu and pause it? I don't think I can. Alright, so we're finished off with these guys. Let's go to the level up screen. Basically, I want to do 3 in magic, 1 in dexterity, 1 in vitality. That is going to be my basic setup for this character.